Hey bitches, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I am going to talk to you about Tana Mongeau being called out for ditching a fan at Playlist Live Orlando. If you have not already seen my video from yesterday regarding the rewired soul, I am going to place a card in the upper right hand corner as well as a link down in the description. If this is your first time on my channel, hello, welcome, how the fuck are you doing? If you could please hit the subscribe button down below, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you are someone who has been here for a day, a week, a month, or a year, welcome the fuck back. If you could please make sure you have all of your notifications set to on by clicking the bell icon somewhere on the screen. Please know that everything I speak on in my videos is my own personal opinion. Opinions are not facts, and please do not send hate to anyone or any brand that I speak on in my videos because that is not what these are meant for. They are just meant for us to spill a little tea, throw a little shade, and have a messy-ass time here on the internet. I would have to say the number one thing that I think of whenever someone brings up Tana Mongeau, other than TanaCon of course, we all remember that fiasco, is that she's always going to be late or not just show up and follow through with promises that she makes. On February 20th, 2019, Tana Mongeau tweeted out the following: "Who is the best Orlando makeup artist?" Underneath that post, everyone was tagging this girl at HighKeyKins. Someone even said, "You promised Kins at Amplify and at Tri-State that she'd do it in Orlando." Kins even responded to the post and said the following: "Well, I'm an option, like you promised for months." Kins then went on to quote tweet Tana and said the following: "I know this is sappy, but like the replies make me so happy so many people support me and want to help me do her makeup. It's so cute, I'm crying." As the date for Playlist Live Orlando grew closer, Kins was extremely excited over on Twitter. On the 26th of February, she tweeted out the following: "Me trying to plan doing Tana's makeup in advance for weeks. Scene: Tana in person the night before. Please do my makeup tomorrow morning at the ass crack of dawn. I'll get on my knees and beg you please, Kins. I want nothing more. I'll give you my soul." And on February 28th, Kins tweeted out the following: "Can you please DM me about doing your makeup this weekend? At Tana Mongeau. I just want to know. LOL." So it's finally time for Playlist Live Orlando. It is March 2nd and Kins tweets out the following after meeting Tana Mongeau: "This is funny. She kept saying how I'm famous. Laugh my ass off. Be on the lookout tomorrow cause something exciting is happening." Here is the clip from that tweet that Kins posted.
On Twitter, on a timeline, anything ever. Like DMs everywhere. Yeah, you're so cute. Wait, no, I'm not. I just didn't want to, I didn't know what I was doing yet, so I didn't want to schedule something with you.
So in that clip, you can hear Tana Mongeau say that she did not want to schedule something with Kins because she didn't know exactly what she was doing yet, which is why she had not gotten back to her on social media. At some point from when that video was recorded to the next morning, Kins was still under the impression that she would be glamming Tana Mongeau for Playlist Live Orlando. Here is where the real tea begins, because the next morning rolls around and Kins is completely ghosted by Tana Mongeau. Kins tweeted out the following: "I feel like such a bother, but I don't want to go home tomorrow regretting I did not try hard enough to make it happen." She continued with, "My time is just as valuable as yours, at Tana Mongeau." As people started to realize what was going on, they started tagging Tana Mongeau, which actually got her attention finally, and she responded to Kins by saying the following: "I know. That's why I never committed to specific times so that I wouldn't be unreliable or not value your time. I love you far too much to do that. Just messaged you. The last thing I want you to think is I don't value your time because I do, and that's why I talked to you about all the stuff I did." Someone responded to that tweet and said the following: "But like, that shouldn't matter. The fact that you just ghosted her and didn't even give an explanation for hours, that's a little ridiculous." Tana responded and said the following: "I wasn't ghosting her. I was in meetings and literally meeting other fans as well. That's why I was having Haley respond to her and again discuss with her that I didn't want to choose a time because of how crazy busy this weekend was for me, because I didn't want to upset her at all." Before I go any further with reading the tweets and the responses from Tana, I want to say this. This is a girl that Tana has met many times before. So many times that Tana has promised that you will be doing my makeup at Playlist Live Orlando. They said she met her at Amplify and some other convention. So this girl, who is a huge fan of yours, gets her hopes up and travels to Playlist Live Orlando, where she fortunately got to do Loie Lane's makeup, which, by the way, the girl has some serious makeup skills and Loie looked gorgeous. But you are then going to ghost her and use the excuse that you were in meetings and meeting other fans as well. It should have been something simple like, "I'm sorry, I don't have the time for you to do my makeup. I know I promised you, I will make it up to you, but it's just not going to work out this time." Instead, you ghosted her and then just started piling excuses on top of it. I think that's a little fucking shady. Someone responded to Tana and said the following: This stuff just be happening way too often, and you don't seem to learn anything about it. Tana, you put me in such a horrible toxic mindset for so long by doing the same shit, and it hurts to see that this is happening to someone else too. Learn something from this, please. Tana responded to that person and said the following. I hope you know how much at this point in my life I care about people seeing me as someone who's grown, and care so much more about reliability and responsibility in people's time. That's why I expressed that to Kenz and told her I didn't want to solidify a time until I knew 100%. Someone responded to Tana and said the following. Tana, it's just this isn't the first time this happened. You gotta understand that's why people are upset. Tana responded with, but nothing unreliable happened. That's why I was fully transparent to her and expressed to her how every second of my time was full and how stressed and depressed I was and wanted to be 100% for her, and that I wanted to wait to commit so I was never unreliable. Another person responded to Tana and said the following. Didn't you say 6 though? Tana responded with, no. Haley told her at the meet and greet that she'd text her around a time I might have free, and wasn't stressed out so was letting her know that around 6 I might have time, but I didn't end up having time. Again, I never committed to a time to avoid this, and explained that to Kenz. Another person responded to Tana and said the following. I love you so much, but please text people to cancel. You can imagine the pain she had when you didn't show. Tana responded with, I never didn't show for a time, and told her that when I knew I didn't have time I would cancel if I had to, but didn't want it to get to that, but I love her. But I've still been trying to free up time and figure shit out, I've just been so stressed. I still wanted to figure it out. Kenz did tweet to Tana and asked her just to message her back over on Instagram, and Tana responded with the following. Yes, I want this to be between us anyways, because at the end of the day, there's so much that you know that no one else does, and I don't want to try to make everyone understand when only you not being upset is what matters to me. I totally understand that Tana's time is very precious at these conventions, because there are a ton of people that want to meet her, and she's extremely busy. I get it. But last night, when Kenz tweeted out that her time was just as valuable as Tana Mongeau's, when Tana said that she could not free up any time to get this girl to do her makeup that she had been promising for a few conventions now, Tana was on a party bus with all of her friends, probably on the way to smoke some pot and get drunk. So she couldn't free up just a few minutes to let this girl throw on a winged liner or whatever the hell she wanted to do because she wanted to go and hang out with her friends. The friends that she literally sees all the fucking time. I just think it's fucking shady. I did see a lot of tweets of people saying, well, I don't understand why this girl is so upset because this is on brand for Tana because she's always late to everyone. She was late to her Shane Dawson collab, the Shannon Rose collab, Jeffree Star collab. She's always late everywhere. And as I said earlier in the video, I think that she's turned it into like a quirky personality trait that she thinks is a running joke. But no, it's not. It's not a joke. It's actually extremely disrespectful to always be late and have people waiting on you. I don't know, that's just how I was raised. I was raised to always be on time. And if you're late, don't make it like an hour late like some of these people fucking do. It actually annoys the fuck out of me when you go to meet someone and you're sitting there waiting and it's been like 30 minutes and you're like, girl, where the fuck are you? Maybe Tana just needs to have a new way of how she talks to her fans and stop promising so much, because ultimately people start to get let down at the end of the day. Now, high-key Kenz did tweet out this morning about this whole situation, and she said the following. Hi, I thought I'd tweet this out for everyone wondering and asking. Tana and I talked everything out. It was a lot of miscommunication. So please stop attacking me, her, and each other. Thank you. She continued with, also, one more thing, 99.9% of the things people are saying aren't accurate whatsoever. I get that it's easy to assume, but no one really knows except Tana and I, and that's all that matters. Kenz is right. No one knows exactly what was said between herself and Tana at Playlist Live Orlando. So it could have totally been a huge miscommunication and people just want to jump on Tana because Tana has a history of doing this type of thing. So we don't know. If she wants to say it was a miscommunication, that's fine. I sincerely hope that Tana did apologize for the miscommunication and is going to do something to make this right in the future, because it's looking like she has said to this girl before, you are going to do my makeup at some convention or for something. I also hope that this girl did not just agree with Tana and let Tana get away with this and treat her this way because she is Tana Mongeau and this girl obviously is a fan of her. Sometimes people will talk to someone that they really enjoy watching on the internet and they will just let them walk all over them. I hope that is not the issue in this case. What is your opinion about Tana Mongeau allegedly ghosting this girl at Playlist Live Orlando? Please let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments section, and before I end this video, I do want to say thank you guys so much for the support yesterday on my video about the rewired soul, because I know it was more of a heated video and I was ranting and could have come off a certain way, but girl, when someone tries to do you dirty, you have to stand up for yourself, and you cannot let someone try to put some words on your name that are not true. And I am someone that whenever anyone, one of my friends or myself, is slandered in such a manner, I will stand up for what's right. That's how I was raised. I will always stand up for what's right. I hope that makes sense, but thank you guys so much for your support, and I love you all, and I will see you guys in my next video.